Brenda Rodriguez head bobbing back at the KSTV studios. Glad to have you along here with the Mighty 93 playoff football area around Stephenville and Pampa. Greg, I guess it goes without saying we'll be ready for trick plays tonight. Is that probably correct?
That's correct. We better be, because they'll do the same thing. And like I told you this morning, on special teams, we better be ready too, because they're going to kick onside kicks all night long.
And onside kick is going to be predominantly every time they kick off?
Pretty much, unless they change something, and I don't see them changing. They've had some success with it.
All right, with your defense, stopping number 14, what's going to be the defensive plan on their big receiver?
Oh, we're going to have to probably put two guys on him at times. The big thing with that is the way you stop him is get pressure on the quarterback so he doesn't have time to throw the football.
Last week you really tried to establish the run early on. What is the offensive plan tonight?
We're going to try that early on and see where that goes. Depends on if they're going to be in man coverage or not.
All right, with this pretty good win, what do you want to do if you win the toss?
We'll defer.
All right, Coach, best of luck. We'll talk to you after.
Thank you.
All righty, Pep, back up to you.
That is your Andy's Tire Service pregame interview, and you could really hear the wind blowing with Boots and Coach Winder down there. So will be a factor in tonight's game. Thank you, Andy's Tire Service.
Well, as far as...
You got back up here quickly. Is it as windy on the field?
Yeah, it is. And it's especially going to affect the kicking game. I didn't have a chance to talk about this earlier with you, but once I had gone down before the game and had my pre-visit with Coach Winder, I sat around and watched the kickers working through punting and kicking. Into the wind is what Stephenville was working on, their particular warm-up. And so Carrillo, 32 to 35, that's about the farthest that you want him kicking into this wind. So the wind will make a huge difference. Then I was watching punts, and Easton Jones was warming up, taking snaps in the back of the end zone, and was getting it out to the 40-45 on the fly pretty easy. And so
we're playing football after Thanksgiving. This feels right.
And it is a good time to be playing, and it was this morning at Coffee with Coach at Barefoot Campus Outfitters. Coach Winder talked about it. When you're working out during Thanksgiving, it's a neat special time between the coaches and the players from the standpoint. There's no one in school this week. It's just y'all up there working out together yesterday morning on Thanksgiving Day. He says it's so special, and he told the team at the end of the practice, win another, and let me tell you something even more special. That's playing in December, and that's what the Jackets have in front of them right here. Play action. Jones steps up, throws this one deep, has a clearing receiver. It's Graham, caught at the 5, touchdown Stephenville. Rush coming, big blitz on the way, and they get him. The sack, the ball's loose, and the Jackets get it at the 18-yard line. And here comes hammer time. The handoff to Blue, forcing his way, and he's across for the touchdown. Kate Averhoff with the 2-point conversion. And here they come, stepping up. Kaler's there, and he busts him from the blind side. Oh, Stewart never saw it coming. Turns and looks. Now he'll run. Cuts it back at the 5. Gets it. Runs over a Pampa defender, and he's in the end zone. Easton Jones lowered his shoulder and said, the goal line is mine. Straight drop, big blitz coming, setting up the screen, and it's picked off by Zane Walker, and he's going the other way. 40, 30, 20, 10, pick 6, baby. 70 yards on the INT return for Zane Walker. It's picked up by the Jackets. Oh, they had a hard time picking it up, and it's Cody Stores. Give to Blue. Kaler across the 5. He's across for the touchdown. His 14th short yardage score of the year, and the Jackets tack on some more. Straight drop for Easton, throwing the fade on the near side, goes up for it. Does he hold on? He caught it. Touchdown, Stephenville on the fade. It's picked off. Coming the near side, it's Graham, the 50, looks for the cut out of bounds at the 40, keeps his feet, and then is down at the 33-yard line. across the middle, clearing, and it's caught in the back of the end zone. Kreese Novak right up the middle. Jones found him for the score.
And Ty Vaughn pulls back through the hole and makes a great block that sends Kreese on his way.
In some trouble and now sacked. Back at the 17-yard line, it's Parker and Gutierrez with the Stewart sandwich. So first and goal for the Jackets, throwing it out onto the flats. Caught by Cole trying to get across, and he does. Cole Stanley out of the slot, makes the grab and takes it to the house for the touchdown. Members Trust Federal Credit Union extra point. They're offsides again. The ball is bounced. Carrillo will try to take this one, and he will, all the way in for the two-point conversion. So Jones will go up under center and will take one more snap. He does, and that one is going to do it. Your Yellow Jackets are going to pick up their 10th win of the year, and they have moved on to the third round of the playoffs for the first time in 3 years, going to the regional semifinals, and will be playing in December.
We got to play at Thanksgiving and get to keep going.
Coach Winter,
What's the move?
you gotta bust a move.
Come on! Let's go! Get down! Let's go!